Hi, my name's Veronica and I'm 58 years old, and I wanted to just show you a DIY stand-up desk that I made for myself because I've had some cervical issues that pinched off a nerve on the side of my body, and I was told by the doctors that I needed a stand-up desk, and also the chair that I had, the office chair that I had, was not good at all for my back and my neck. So I went looking for the stand-up desks that you put on top of your desks, and they were from $300 to $500, and I would have needed, well, the cheap one was $300 and the better ones were up to $500, and I would have needed the higher one just because with my 2 monitors and everything I would have needed the much larger length one, and then I would also need to have bought a new chair. And then looking at the desk that I have, because of the extra shelf on the right, one of those stand-up attachments for the top of your desk wouldn't fit on this desk, so I would have also had to figure out another desk. So I thought, well, let me look into this, and I did see that they had actual desk chair stools, so I thought, well, maybe I should lift up my desk, and I have to buy a new chair anyway, so just get one of the stools. So that's exactly what I did. The first thing I did is I measured from the floor, as if I was standing up, I measured from the floor up to where my arm would go out, where I would need the keyboard. And then I measured where the keyboard was now on my desk, and I realized the difference was 12 inches, so I knew that my platform would have to be at least 12 inches high. So I went and got about $30 worth of wood material, and I got 3 8-foot long 2x3 pieces of wood. And what I did first is I made the frame. I made this frame that went around, and then I cut out 4 legs, and then I attached them to the frame. But then I realized that I probably wanted to make sure it was nice and sturdy. So what I also did on the side is on the bottom and in the back, I did a piece along the bottom just for more strength. I did not, of course, do one in the front because, you know, when I rolled my chair up there, I needed that space for my chair to go in. And then I went and I got a piece of board for the top. And I measured, after I made my frame and everything, I measured the size of the board. So what was really, really great is that I went to the home improvement store. And of course, they did not have the exact size that I needed. And while I was there, I asked them, and they actually cut that board right to the length and the width that I needed. So that was great. I didn't have to worry about coming home and cutting that. So of course I screwed everything together. I screwed the top on, and then I just got a can of paint that was close enough to my desk color. It's actually a little bit lighter than I thought it was, but that's fine. Just me and my little home office. So so then I put my desk on top of it. And so now, instead of just that little desk on the floor, I now have it elevated 12 inches. It's the perfect height when I stand in front of it. My keyboard is the perfect height. I just put my hand out and it's the perfect height. So when I need to stand up, and then when I need to sit down, I went to one of the office supply stores and I bought a chair, an office chair stool. And of course I adjusted the foot rest to my height when I'm sitting on the chair. And so now when I'm get a little tired from standing up in front of my desk, all I need to do is pull my office chair stool up, and it's just like as if I'm sitting at a regular desk. And so the chair was about $130. So instead of anywhere from $430 for the stand-up desk and the chair I needed, up to $630. I spent about $30 on the wood material and about $130 on the office stool chair, and it was a lot cheaper. And at least this way too, I'm not always having to either lift and lower that thing that you put on the top all the time. All I need to do is grab behind me and just roll my chair behind me and jump up on it. So I just wanted to share my quick little DIY stand-up desk I made very inexpensively. And if 58-year-old grandma can do it, I'm sure somebody that with more skills than myself can do it a whole lot better. And then if you didn't want to paint your platform you made, just buy better wood material and the wood top, and then just stain it. If your desk is a stained desk, and just stain it there. Of course, that would be just a little bit more with higher grade materials, but hey, I'm happy. Hopefully my back will be happy. And thank you for your time.